They're really leaning on him.
And a fake on the run and a completion by Huntley downfield. And they get it to Tyreek Hill.
But this kid looks like he was created in a lab.
And today, that's not as far-fetched. That pass right near a first down.
280 plus up front, 250 plus at the linebacker spot. The Dolphins are all speed.
And Jonnu Smith, his second touch of this opening drive.
Now he's giving his kicker a chance.
From 54 yards away, it is up, and it's through. Dolphins with an opening drive, producing 3, especially after getting that run from Gibson.
Exactly right.
On first down. Pressure coming from the right side. He goes down again. The lowest scoring team, and they haven't really run the ball well, which is why they're leaning on the throw here a little more. And Huntley
Gonzalez
is picked off. It is Christian Gonzalez. On 3rd and 2, Brissett has time and will dump it off to Stevenson. Makes a cut and gets the first down for the Patriots. Patriot offensive line held up well there for Brissett to scan the field. Stevenson stays in, turns the corner. And Stevenson working his way downfield, all the way into the end zone. That's a Patriot touchdown for Ramondre Stevenson. Now he splits out to the left. If Huntley needs him, Huntley, he can run. On the run, throws, and the catch made. Jalen Waddle hauls that in inside the 35 of the Patriots. Left the game with an injury and in the injury tent. On a 2nd down 10, Raheem Mostert has a hole, and Mostert has a first down. Huntley has a moment here. He is going to go down.
Mapu, get back there on the backside. That's tough for a quarterback to see that.
And the field goal hits the upright and is no good.
Receivers on this team, that's their best receiving group, the tight ends.
Behind Hunter Henry, there is Austin Hooper, who made that grab. They need 11. Brissett will keep and dive forward. They need 6.
Yeah, I got 10 minutes right now.
Brissett floating one and just off the fingertips of Jalen Polk. Pressure coming. Pass is caught. Jalen Waddle. Here comes the flag as he goes down at the 30. And New England will get it back. And there is a block. And the ball, the scramble, inside the 25-yard line. The ooh from Mark Sanchez was, the Patriots special teams making a big play. It's just the 4-man rush. And Brissett's throw right there. Inside the 15, Demario Douglas put on the Jets after he got his hands on that ball. Yeah, he's probably keeping an eye on Hunter Henry. Stevenson with the run. Interesting, on 3rd and 15, they act as if they're maybe playing for the field goal. 33-yard field goal try, Joey Sly. And that kick goes to the right of the upright and is not good.
Thankfully for Miami, the block punt didn't lead to a touchdown or a field goal with the miss.
And this throw right on target, Jonnu Smith.
This guy lay out whatever you got to do to help the QB function.
What a snare. Open to the middle of the field is Waddle, and a well-delivered ball again by Huntley.
On a play like that.
Blitz coming on 3rd down. He has a moment and connects to Mostert across the middle for the first down.
Washington with Jimmy Lake. I mean, that guy's put out a... Oh, boy.
They weren't ready. Snap.
This happened last week.
Ingold is on it.
Choke Miami out here and bleed this clock.
Brissett's throw, and incomplete coverage good on Polk.
The ball's going to go.
And he delivers that with a nice block to Jonnu Smith, who gets upfield and out of bounds. Saving time with 46 seconds into the slot. 2nd and 10. Huntley's throw. Incomplete. Two receivers in that area. Waddle deep to try and get Miami within a point. That's not handled well. And they botched it.
Oh, man.
What another special teams disaster for the Dolphins.
But you got to figure it out in some way. The good thing they have going for them is their defense. Their defense has really kept a lid on this New England offense, and as bad as they played, it's a one-score game.
Well, the defense got shredded once again by Stevenson. As he gets a first down, let's check in with Christina Pink. Douglas, good effort, but couldn't hold on 3rd and 8 from the Dolphin 20. The blitz is on. Brissett, incomplete, and it's 4th down. Austin Hooper was the target. You see, he barely had time, but he's used to that.
And force the errant throw.
The field goal try is what the Patriots average, so who could exceed that? It might mean a win. Mostert on the reception works his way up on the sideline, and there's a horse collar tackle and a flag.
All game.
Jalen Wright, the rookie, has a hole, and Wright with a first down to the 17-yard line. Play by Hill.
Huge defensive play.
3rd down 9. Huntley tries the other sideline, and diving, he lands Tyreek Hill, and out of bounds is the ruling.
Running out of space out there. Well, let's see this kick game from Miami.
This was
holding my breath.
This was the direction he hit the upright from 41. This is from 32.
It's a mental marathon for this guy.
On 3rd and 2, dumps it off. Miami is ready, and the defense swarms Stevenson to force the 4th down decision to kick it away. Miami has a Storm Duck on defense. Cool name. Wright. Straight up the middle. Jalen Wright.
Rushing well.
Picked up 17. He had a 20-yard run on Monday night. Time and on target. There's Tyreek Hill with a downfield connection from Huntley.
You get him down.
Went to the Pro Bowl last year. Huntley has it. Had a moment. And at the 40 goes down. Looked like he almost lost the football.
The field goal unit.
Huntley's throw is there. Hit as he caught it. Waddle does hang on. He's going to be, let's check the spot. 2 out of 3 is Jason Sanders. This will be from 47 yards away. He's made from 54 and 32. This one is up there. It's out there. And it's through there. Brissett on 3rd and 4. Looked like a mouthpiece went flying, but he dumps it off for the first down to Mario Douglas.
That was impressive.
He's 6'4", could have run for it, but got the first down despite the mouthpiece flying in his direction. It tells you how physical it is down there. As Gibson shakes loose and still pounding against the Miami defense. Coaching staff says he has the best hands on the team. He's yet to have a catch today, so incomplete. Brissett, sideline throw, and that's incomplete.
Or get some blue gloves so they can't see it.
You can hand those out after the game. Huntley throws, oh yeah, leaping in the air, Tyreek Hill, and comes down with it for a first down catch.
Back to some of that run-pass option and put the pressure on the Patriots defense.
Huntley backpedaling, throws, good enough for the first down. Somehow he got it to Jonnu Smith. He seemed like he wasn't sure with his feet.
And he's exactly right. It's tough when you're losing.
Jalen Wright with a nice cut. He's got to move inside the 35 of New England. Mike McDaniel having to adjust with the players he has. Work the clock, get the points as Mostert breaks through. They found something in the running game, did the Dolphins. Wright checks in on 2nd and 8. Wright gets the football.
There it is.
And he's got another first down. Almost got to the end zone. Best scoring chance, at least for a touchdown. First and goal. Handoff. Yes! Alec Ingold. You do all the dirty work, you get the football for the touchdown.
You get rewarded for that.
Going for 2 here. Make it a 7-point lead if they convert instead of just 5. Huntley, can he run for it? The pressure's on. He's going to float one, and that's incomplete. They decline the penalty, but still on 2nd and 20, a hole for Brissett, who has to get rid of it quickly. And Douglas trying to make something happen to get into field goal range. Or Brissett, which he does throw, and open in the middle. Demario Douglas gets the first down.
Forget all that 4th down talk.
We don't need that because 3rd down converted, but need the touchdown to win. Gibson as a receiver, top of your screen. Brissett looking, throwing, end zone, 1 foot, 2 feet, touchdown, Jalen Polk.
Well, unblocked off the edge is Ogba, 91. But you got to turn the page if you're Brissett and understand this is the game right here.
A rules analyst watching closely at a tight game. Indeed, how do you see it?
After review, it is an incomplete pass.
And that's the right call.
They're bringing it.
Blitz is on. Brissett for the end zone. And incomplete. And there are no flags. Dolphins get the first down. They can run the clock out. 1 timeout, New England. The cut, Mostert, and the Patriots will stop him from getting the first down. Marcus Jones back to receive. Will check the pressure on Bailey, who gets it away.
Quick kick by the punter.
And slips out of a tackle inside the 29 and gets all the way up to the 43-yard line. Brissett with time fires down the field and the catch is made.
Gotta go.
Hunter Henry inside the Dolphin 10. The clock running and the clock has run out.
This is the end of the game.
And you got to credit Miami. They baited him into that throw down the field. What did we say right before that? It's got to be in the end zone or